Okay, it's time for my second meal, which I'm actually about like 3 hours late. But whatever. My protein shake. So I made it with my new protein powder. Something fit. Can't remember. And I meant to order the chocolate powder, but I ordered the vanilla powder. And then when I emailed them to have it switched, I guess it had already been shipped out, so they couldn't switch it. So I'm waiting to use my discount on the next order, and I'm going to order chocolate. But anyways, I am going, I think I have, okay, let me not mess with shit because I'm going to spill my drink. I also use the Fairlife chocolate milk because I have that. So that's 30 grams of protein. And then the scoop of my protein is 25 grams of protein. Then I use 2 tablespoons of the PB2 of the peanut butter. And I think that's 8 grams of protein. And then I use half of a small banana. Pretty good. And then in an hour and a half to 2 hours from this meal, I'm going to eat my poblano enchiladas that I made yesterday. Can I just say that recipe will be up probably in 2 weeks. I still have like 8 recipes that I have not posted to my YouTube because I have not edited them. Yeah. Like, people do not understand that when you're trying to like do your damn thing as an influencer, that takes forever. I have at least 25 to 30 workout videos. Haven't edited, haven't put them out. Cooking, I probably want to say about 7 to 8. Still have not. And I post on my YouTube twice a week for sure. Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the other days I kind of do like a little bit of the in-between stuff. But yeah. So, cheers. Hola, good morning. ¿Cómo están? I know it's 11:38 and I'm just now eating, pero mira, this morning I had to wake up and I had to finish my daughter's hair. She has braids, box braids, and estaba tan cansada ayer. I was so tired yesterday después de cocinar que I was done. I was hair done. It took over 8 hours to do her hair. So I laid in bed. I hung out with my oldest for a little bit, cleaned a little bit. We are on now today's Monday. So it's officially a week from my surgery. Can I just say I'm doing fine. No pain pills, no nothing. And if I'm being honest, I didn't have to have pain pills at all. I could have totally done it without. But why? Why if you don't have to and you don't want to? But today I'm like, dude, I think I could actually go to the gym. Like, do very, very light. And then I cleaned my room a little bit, like bending down, getting up. No, because now it's tender. The rest of like the 5 different areas where they poked me, fine. Very tender, like a bruise. If I move too much or laugh or sneeze or anything like that, that's when it hurts. But regular doing stuff, I'm fine. But I was bending so much because when you clean, you have to get up and get down, get up and get down. Does it matter if you do it the proper way or improper way? When your core has been messed with, nice incision about this big, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, and it hurts. So we're gonna wait on that. But got my Texas pizza hot sauce. Espérate. I put too much hot sauce. Me está acabando la boca. Un momentito, espérate. Whew, alright. Oh, damn. I put too much. Mira. Tiene habichuela. Perdón. Papa, habichuela, eggs y un poquito de queso. Huevo. It's like I forgot how to say eggs. And then a 0 net carb little tortilla. Mmm, qué rico. No, I heated it up in the air fryer. I'm not sure if I could finish all of these, pero vamos a ver. And my daughter picked up my free drink because remember I tried the protein matcha and ew, no me gustó para nada. Y traté. I mixed it, had a little bit of the top, it had protein foam, and no me gustó. I didn't like it. It's not for me. Or maybe they made it wrong. Or maybe I need to try something else. Yo no sé. Pero no me gustó at all. So I got my pumpkin chai latte with a little bit of oat milk. Y mira, one of the things that I am grateful for, but I know it's a bad habit, so I'm going to try. I still have been not doing it pretty much at all. But one of the things I hated when I had my lap band is when you're eating, you have to choose. Are you thirsty or are you hungry? You can't be thirsty and hungry because you cannot drink while you're eating or eat while you're drinking. Like you can't. So you have to drink. You can drink before you start to eat, which I used to always do with water because it would fill you up quicker. And then you drink like half a cup of water and then you eat your food and then you'd be fine. But after you're done eating, if you choose to eat before drinking and you're thirsty, you're not supposed to drink after you're done eating. You have to wait 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, which would suck if you were hungry as fuck and thirsty as fuck. Right now, I could take a little sip. Technically, you're not supposed to mix your food with your fluids because it actually starts to stretch your stomach and it's not good for you anyways. Sometimes I would take very small sips if I was like that thirsty while I was eating, but 8 times out of 10, it would affect me and then I felt like I had to throw up. So then I felt like I had something stuck here, all right here, for like 45 minutes to an hour. Or I could have just waited to take a sip and still had to wait 45 minutes till I had something to drink. And it sucks when you're like at eating with friends or you're out somewhere and they're like, and you're drinking and they're like, you want a bite? No, it's okay. Why? Just take a bite. Yeah, but if I bite now, I can't finish my drink and then my drink is going to be watered down. And if it's an alcoholic drink, then you don't want it to be watered down. So then you're just like, no, it's okay. If you know, you know. And that used to suck me down. Anyways, yeah, that used to suck like a lot. I used to get so, and then sometimes you get so tired of having to do that you're like, okay, and you took a bite and then you wait like 10 minutes thinking like 10 minutes is fine. It was a very small bite. I just tasted it. And then you'd have like a sip of your drink and you're like, nope, fucked up. There we go. Excuse me. Maybe, and I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. And then you're throwing up in the bathroom. Sometimes I would have to force myself to throw up because I was that miserable over a bite that was like this big and a sip that was just small. And I still waited like 10 minutes after that tiny bite. But for whatever reason, my body didn't want to, and forget it. If it was something that had vegetables in it or whatever, it made it worse. So now, like I said, I took that sip. It feels weird. Like it feels weird. 13 years of not doing that. And there's a part of me where I'm like, I could eat whatever the fuck I want, how fast I want. But I'm going to be true to myself because I remember telling myself the reason why I've always wanted the lap band out was because I felt that that was one of the main causes on keeping me from losing weight. Anytime I've been very successful with losing weight, it's because I started with diet pills. I've never just been able to do it on its own because of the lap band. So with diet pills, with the lap band, I'm limited on what I could eat. I can't eat as healthy, but the diet pills makes you less hungry, so you're just eating less and not as frequent. And it's still forcing you to kind of like lose weight because your metabolism and everything starts to go super fast. But I have really bad anxiety now after 40 and menopause hit me. It's just like, nah, I can't even do coffee. Okay? So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. That's where it's going. And I'm just going to continue to eat healthy and not sabotage myself because now it's like, what's the excuse? Now you can eat all the healthy food and the vegetables So we're gonna see how this works, because my doctor did say sometimes it's just genetics and hormones and where your body's at in your age. So even though you did take it out, it would have been more beneficial had I taken it out 10 years ago. But taking it out now, where my body's going through all of these changes anyways, it might not be that beneficial. So I might still need to do some like bariatric surgery, which I want to avoid as much as possible. I like having everything back to normal. I don't have my gallbladder, but whatever. But yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal. So I've still been eating really healthy. I had some chips yesterday and I felt so guilty. I literally told my husband, you know what? Or no, I told my daughter, just give me the Quest chips, because I like the Quest chips. So why did I have some Doritos? Because I could, but I shouldn't, you know? But anyways, happy Monday. I'm going to pair up these socks. I don't know about you, but I hate socks on laundry day. But I'm going to do it anyways while I watch TV, because I can't do much. Shouldn't be doing much, because I'm going to be in pain. So I'm going to do a little bit of bending, getting back. But I'm trying not to do too much. Meal 3 is my leftovers poblano enchiladas. And I put Mexican crema on top because it's less calories and fat than sour cream. I left it out for a few hours so it would kind of get up to room temperature. And then I put it in the air fryer for 7 minutes. Got the cheese a little more brown than I wanted, so maybe 6 minutes next time. But it's good.